Spoiler-free review. Detective Pikachu is a fun, entertaining movie depicting what it would be like if Pokemon existed in the real world. The story follows a mystery where this kid has to find his father in the world of Pokemon. There's an evil scientist group, generic sidekicks, and a fun story revolving around a missing person. Not going to get into spoilers in this review, rather I wanted to give my personal opinion on what I thought. Surprisingly, I didn't hate the movie. If you are even a small Pokemon fan, you should enjoy this film. To address the common criticism with this movie, this isn't a movie you go in order to see deep character development or an incredible storyline. This movie is a lighthearted attempt at fulfilling many of our childhood dreams to see Pokemon in the real world. From Bulbasaur, Jigglypuff, to even some of the more obscure Pokemon like Torterra or Greninja, many viewers will be in for a nostalgic ride. The story isn't special by any means. The plot is designed for younger people to be able to follow, so while there are twists, nothing is unbelievably out there when it comes to this film. I'm fine with the plot as I'm aware it's designed for people under the age of 20. The acting is also nothing impressive, but it's not bad enough to be distracted by. Many of the characters aren't memorable, but to me the point is all about seeing how the Pokemon are used in this world. I am a Ryan Reynolds fan, and I do think he did carry this movie to a certain degree. As a fan in general, seeing many Pokemon with their abilities and key characteristics showcased was somewhat rewarding. How you feel about this movie all depends on what you're going into the movie for. If you want to see Pokemon behave, fight, and even act normally in the real world, this movie's for you. By no means is this movie the next Endgame or The Dark Knight. Go into it with reasonable expectations and you won't be disappointed. Sure, there are plot holes, areas where you have to stretch your imagination, and lines that make you cringe, but putting much of that aside, it's a fun time if you're even remotely interested in the world of Pokemon. I would give this film a 6.5 out of 10 because I enjoyed the movie despite the writing, plot, and forgettable characters. It's also important to note that I am a rather big Pokemon fan, which may skew the rating a tiny bit.